viciously on all my children.
I hate you, and I want you out of my life, and out of this house, and out of this town, now!
I got kicked and I just twisted my ankle. It's nothing.
Are you sure that's all?
Yeah, he carried me in, actually.
How did you know?
I could be an acting CEO in Adam's name. Do you think that would work? Ladies and gentlemen of the board, as much as it pains me to admit, my husband, the founder and CEO of Chandler Enterprises, appears to be mentally unbalanced.
Unbalanced? My eye. The man is 4 beers short of a 6-pack, and you know it. You all know it. You saw the proof. Adam Chandler physically assaulting me. For God's sake, I'm wearing a truss.
Now, I agree that he's in no position to run a multinational company, but I urge you to respect the power of attorney and let me take over while Adam gets the help he critically needs.
Mrs. Chandler, your request is highly unorthodox.
We need to know whether Adam would support such a radical action.
I think that you've seen my husband is in no condition to render a sound judgment.
Wait a minute. If you think you can just step up to the plate for Adam and it's going to make everything he's done disappear, forget it.
Ted, in the name of friendship, I'm asking you to give me a chance.
I can't. I'm sorry, Liza. I'm running with this. In 5 hours, this is going to be world news. Adam Chandler is a pathological nutball.
Good heavens, are you saying he's really crazy?
Mrs. Chandler,
All right, everybody, please. If you make do with this threat...
Oh, it's more than a threat. I promise you.
Okay, first of all, you need to remember that I am a Chandler. And Chandlers rarely get intimidated. If you will give me 5 minutes with this board, I'm sure we can resolve this little conflict. Excuse me while I make Mr. Martin comfortable while he waits.
Sure.
What are you doing? I had them. They were gonna cave.
No, just sit here. Be quiet.
Be quiet? Hey, I put the nail in Adam's coffin.
Yes, you did, and I'm gonna drive it home. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to tell you must not leave the confines of this room.
Amanda's not out back.
She's not out front either. I don't know, maybe she's walking Smokey.
Smokey's in the doghouse.
Where could she be? I mean, Amanda's not supposed to leave the house without telling me.
Maybe we should call 911.
Wait, stop. When's the last time you saw her?
She was upstairs in her bedroom doing her homework.
She probably ran next door to Katie or Carrie's.
I'll call her friends. Where's my phone book?
It's on the kitchen counter, sweetie.
Thanks. She couldn't have gone very far, right?
No.
You know why this happened, don't you? Hmm? You scared the daylights out of her.
Me?
Haley, you were screaming and yelling, accusing me of who knows what, ordering me out of this house. A daughter doesn't talk to a mother like that.
Look, Arlene, if you're trying to pin this on
No,
me,
you
can
were
stop.
mean and nasty. You know it. And she heard every dirty word. Everything. It scared her, so she ran away.
You don't know that.
I know it for a fact. She loves me. Even if you don't. She'd be lost without me. And your threats to kick me out of town drove her out of this house.
By what bizarre twist did this become my fault?
Haley, I'm not going to stand around and point fingers. I'm going to go out and try to find her.
Mr. Gray, is there a problem?
Yeah, there is a problem. The problem is you. You almost killed Alex.
Mr. Gray, I don't think...
You let her ride a horse that wasn't broken.
No, sir, I rode him first. Scorpio is definitely ready.
The hell he is. He threw her.
Well, he did rear, that's true.
Listen, do you know what happened the last time she got thrown from a horse? Just how competent are you, Guy?
Accidents do happen, Mr. Gray. Scorpio may be a bit high-strung yet, but Alex is a fine rider. I wouldn't have put her on him otherwise. I have too much respect for her and the horse.
Yeah, let's talk about that, all right? Forget the horse. Let's talk about you and Alex.
Is there a problem?
There's no problem, Alex.
You sure?
I was just telling Guy here that I didn't approve of the way he handled the horse.
You know my experience.
Yeah, well, you don't know mine, okay? I grew up here. I grew up with your job. So I know when a horse is not quite ready and when he's ready to be ridden.
You can't blame him for what happened.
I don't blame the horse.
I knew that I wanted to ride Scorpio, and I spooked him. It was my fault. And I'm fine. My ankle is fine. Now, I want to check your rib, make sure that it's not broken. So please, can we just drop this?
You do what you have to do. I'm going to check on the horse.
Sit down.
I don't think he likes me.
Oh, well, he didn't like me at first either.
Practically accused me of attempted murder.
Take a deep breath. Does it hurt? A little bit?
No.
You know, he's just keeping a promise that he made to his brother, my late husband, to watch out for me. Sometimes he's a little overprotective. Does that hurt right there?
You don't strike me as someone who needs protection.
Why do you say that? Take a deep breath.
Well, for one, what I read in the papers.
Oh, God. Take another.
Karate chop some crazed guy into submission at a mall?
Yeah, it's one of my tricks, you know.
Tricks.
I have a whole arsenal of talents that I didn't know I had.
Martial arts?
Yeah, that's
Speaking Russian?
apparently so.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah, what did you do before you practiced medicine?
I don't know.
Chandler Enterprises is on the brink of collapse, and drastic measures must be employed if we're to ensure its survival, and yours. Now, your involvement in the empire that Adam has created is invaluable, but we're going to lose everything that we cherish if we don't act quickly.
It's a hell of a lot of responsibility to allow you, Mrs. Chandler.
Yes, it is, but I'm not expecting that I would do it alone. You see, I own a TV station, and I'm an expert at crisis management. But my first responsibility is to my husband. You see, this company was built on his dreams, but now he's too ill to run it.
Is Adam under a doctor's care?
There is a team that is familiar with his behavior. See on Tad's video how he's so easily provoked to violence and anger? And yet, when he believes that he's Stuart, his twin brother, he's as gentle as a lamb. Now, when word gets out that your CEO is mentally unbalanced, well, Chandler's stock is going to plummet, along with your investment in your families and futures.
Mrs. Chandler, why entrust you with corporate oversight? Why not appoint a member of this board?
That is an excellent question. I think we need to respect Adam's power of attorney Also, I am his wife and his partner. I am familiar with daily operations. I've supported a lot of his decisions. I think we need to look forward to the future of Chandler. I think, along with your help, of course, we can make Chandler profitable. We can continue to keep it competitive in a world market. But you see, we have to act swiftly. And so I suppose I'm asking for a vote of confidence.
What about Adam's vote?
Well, I think temporarily, during this takeover, we mustn't tell him about this vote. I think if he knew, he would injure himself. Now, I'm sorry, this is very hard. This company is Adam's lifeblood. And I feel like I'm taking away his child. But we need to think about the best interests of this company and your best interests. Will you name me acting CEO of Chandler Enterprises in Adam's place?
I just called Dixie. Amanda's not there.
She's not at any of her friends' houses.
Well, Mateo's on his way over. He said he's going to join the search, so.
Search? Oh, God, a search? The last time she disappeared, she was trapped in the well.
Hey, did you find her?
No.
I cruised the neighborhood on the way over.
I should have expected this. I should have seen it coming. I mean, she's been very upset. Not herself lately.
About Trevor?
Yes. I never should have let her out of my sight. She said she hates me. Because I'm the one that made Trevor leave. That it's all my fault.
Well, you know, kids, they say the weirdest things sometimes. Things they don't mean, you know.
I'm going to go look for her. Will you two stay here and watch the house and be here when she comes home?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be on my cell phone if you need me.
I know how she feels when Max...
Damn her. Damn her.
Who?
Damn her.
Who?
My mother. You know, for once in her drunken life, I'm thinking maybe she was right. Maybe Amanda ran away because of me.
Look, we don't know if Amanda ran away, and anyhow, how's it your fault?
My mother and I had a real shout fest with me doing most of the shouting.
She drug your name through the newspapers. I mean, she had it coming.
I didn't have to be so damn loud about it. And according to Arlene, Amanda overheard the whole thing and became so upset with me insisting my mother leave this house that it scared her away because she loves her Auntie Arlene so much.
You see, your mom. Typical Arlene twisted pretzel logic. You see what she does? Something bad happens, she points her fingers at everyone else, you know?
Well, Amanda's had a really hard time lately, and she doesn't need me severing more family ties.
Oh, no. This is one of those family ties you need to sever. Your mom's bad, okay? No offense.
I should have kept my fight private. I should have taken it someplace else because it kills me to think that I scared that little girl.
We were worried sick about you.
Are you mad because I left without telling you?
Mad? Why would I be mad? You just ran away, that's all. Sounds like a good plan to me.
It does?
If I had someplace to go, I'd run away too.
Because of what Haley said?
You heard all that, didn't you? Every word? Maybe. You know, sweetie, I I love Haley so much. I would do anything for her. Anything except for what she wants, which is for me to leave town. And there's no place for me to go, no one else to turn to. You and Haley are the only family I got. And if Haley doesn't love me, who will?
I will.
So, what's the verdict?
As acting CEO of Chandler Enterprises, I am prepared to offer you a deal.
Okay, I'm listening.
If you pursue your slander campaign against Adam Chandler, we will countersuit you for everything you have. I have the power of this board and enough legal power to make sure that your life is miserable. And you're never on television a day in your life, and you get arrested for blackmail.
What? You can't.
Oh, yes, I can. I think you should think about this and not test me. You have a wife and children to support, don't you, Mr. Martin? Think about what you do before you regret it.
But you just said you were going to offer me a deal.
Yes, you give us the videotape, any copies you've made, and stop harassing Mr. Chandler.
And what do I get?
You get to leave this room with your life intact.
That's it? No stock options? No money?
No jail time? Sounds like a pretty spiffy deal to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd say this meeting is adjourned.
Congratulations, Mrs. Chandler.
Congratulations to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, there is a God. There is a God. Yes, there is a Santa Claus.
You better get down from there, you nuts.
Are you kidding? Victory is sweet. You were brilliant.
You were brilliant.
No.
You were
Sweetie, do
amazing.
you realize, not only do you have power of attorney, you are the acting CEO.
No. We have Adam exactly where we need him.
Oh, you know you don't. Victory may be sweet, but it's also short. I'm calling Adam in South America.
Some parts of my past I'd just as soon forget, too.
My memory gaps, they're not selective. They're just blanks.
That's strange. Have you seen a doctor about that?
Yeah. I underwent some hypnosis. It was partially successful, but... You know what? I'm really not comfortable discussing this with you.
Why, don't you think you can trust me?
No, it's not that. It's just the whole thing. It makes me feel uneasy. I mean, it's scary. Not knowing what you might have repressed in your life.
You think your subconscious is doing a number on you?
I'm not sure what to think. All I know is that there is a large gap in my life from my residency to my practice that I can't recall.
Do you want to?
Yes, I do. I do now. I mean, it wasn't always the case. But...
You ever have any sudden flashes from your past come back? Scorpio's still spooked. Work with him a few days, but no riders. Yes, sir.
You finished here?
Yes. Your rib isn't broken. It's going to be stiff for a few days, so just take it easy.
Okay, thanks.
Shall we?
me out of that tack room so fast I got whiplash.
Yeah, well, this is the day for sudden injuries.
If you wanted to get me away from Guy, why didn't you just throw me over your shoulder?
Look, you know, you should be a little bit more careful who you confide in, Alex.
What's your job to monitor my private conversations?
Look, until we find out about your past and how you were brainwashed, you should just quit flapping your gums, okay?
What do you think I am, a compulsive gossiper?
It started to sound like that.
That's because you were eavesdropping. There are rules about that.
Look, all I'm trying to say is we don't know a lot about Guy, okay?
You checked his references, didn't you?
Joe Martin checked your references when you went to PVH.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Something about Guy doesn't ring true.
It's very odd.
What?
Well, it's just that when he first started, I was the one that didn't trust him because I thought that he was coming on to me. Is that why you don't like him? Because you think he's... Are you jealous?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Me jealous of him? No. No, hell no.
Why are you shouting?
I'm not shouting, all right? Look, he shouldn't have put you on that horse. No way. He's a trainer. That horse wasn't broken, okay? You could have killed yourself.
I think it sounds as though he forced me to do it.
Well, it was his stupid idea.
No, I'm a good rider. I thought the horse was ready.
Well, then you were wrong.
That's your opinion. Guy is a very competent trainer. In his handling of Scorpio, he's been professional.
That's where you were thrown.
It happens. You know, I thank you for your concern about my well-being, but I'm not the only one that was hurt. Guy took a nasty kick to the ribs.
Serves him right.
Don't say that.
Well, he got your attention, didn't he?
What's that supposed to mean?
Forget it.
No. You raised the subject. It's all this macho posturing because I touched the man. Well, I'm a doctor, for God's sake.
And he's just...
What? Oh, I thought the English was snobs.
That's not what I mean, and you know it.
What do you mean?
Fine, you can train or touch anybody you want, okay?
Except for a good-looking horse trainer.
That's not what I just have this feeling in my guts, Alex.
It's jealousy.
No, it's not jealousy. It's caution, okay? I don't know what it is about this guy, but you shouldn't take Guy Donahue at face value. Things aren't always what they seem.
Hey, sorry to barge in like this, but I got some information about that warning you got on the computer. Is this a bad time?
No.
Well, whichever it is, I don't think you're going to very much like what I have to tell you.
Here, look.
Why are you so good to me, huh?
Because we're family. And families are supposed to love each other.
You really do love me, don't you?
Of course I do. You better not cry anymore. I'm running out of tissues.
Amanda! Oh, thank God you're all right. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I said I'm fine.
Oh, it's okay, Janet. She's none worse for the wear.
I was so worried about you. You found my little girl.
Well, I figured a park bench is where us homeless gals go to hang out, right?
Thank you. Well, shall we get going?
Where?
Well, home, of course.
Honey, I think you better do what your mom says.
On one condition.
That call goes through, we're dead.
I don't think so.
Liza, I'm serious. Maybe I should stuff him back in the utility closet.
No, I don't believe that my attorney would like to share space with Mops and Brooms, Kent.
Your attorney? Your attorney. He's Adam's mouthpiece.
But as long as I sign on the company's payroll, technically, Barry's my mouthpiece.
Sir, I'm sorry, but our overseas phone lines are jammed. I should have that call for you in a few minutes.
You're fine. Call me back. You're out of your mind if you think you can take Adam's company away from me.
I already have.
sure is something when you miss a board meeting, isn't it, Barry?
Lady, when Adam finds out what you've done, there's going to be hell to pay.
We see Adam's not going to find out what I've done because you're not going to tell him.
Oh, really? Give me one good reason. Why not?
Actually, I'll give you a couple of good reasons. You're taking on a new wife, aren't you, Barry? And she's pretty high maintenance. She likes trips and spas and jewelry. And that's on top of the big alimony check that you pay each month. So what was it, wife number 2? Yeah. After payday, you've got hardly anything left over to keep that classic car collection running. Oh, and let's not forget that summer house that you just bought. What are you going to do with all that if I fire you?
I could just eat this up with a spoon. And you thought you were just going to skate into the sunset on Adam's coattails, eh? Huh? Come on, isn't it?
I've been loyal to Adam for years. I can't turn my back on him now.
I understand. This is a very difficult decision. And I would never, ever think of trying to influence you.
World-class schemer.
I'm going to go after that empty seat on the board.
A first-rate liar.
Everything I promised is going to happen and then some.
They each want the same thing.
And we both know who's best qualified for the position.
It's Lucy versus Rachel.
Break a leg. I hope you break both.
Port Charles, ABC Daytime.
Yeah. This is a case of smartness here. Behold, a man who knows which side of the check the signature is on.
It's a smart move, Barry.
Welcome to the dark side.
I think working for me, you'll receive a big fat bonus check. Whatever Adam was paying you, I hardly think it was enough.
It's funny, that's what I always told him.
Well, just to make sure we're on the same page, you will have no further communication with Adam unless I give you instructions to do so. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
There, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Author.
I dare say I think that was better than sex.
Absolutely. Say, you ever smoke after sex? I don't know. I never looked. Here, have one.
I think we have a real flair for corporate shenanigans.
No, you do. Only question is, you think you can trust him?
No, we hit him below the money belt. We've just neutralized him for now.
So, oh, mistress of the hostile takeover.
Yes.
What's next?
I think we should just enjoy our victory for now. Don't you? You were great. Thank you.
Ah, that's it? You're just gonna dismiss me like some three-toed lackey?
No. I mean, I would have never been able to do this without you. But now I can take it from here. You should go home and be with Dixie.
Go home to Dixie? Well, now I know you're trying to get rid of me. What are you doing?
Can this wait, Jackson? I've got a terrible headache.
I'm afraid I would have to suggest that you take a couple of aspirins and hear what I have to say, because Adrian was able to trace where that warning came from.
From where?
Uppsala University.
Uppsala, Sweden?
The very one, but don't get too excited, because more than likely the message didn't originate there. Chances are it was diverted and sent through that website so that whoever sent it could cover his tracks.
That's comforting.
Unless, of course, this whole thing is some kind of a hoax.
What do you mean, hoax?
Hear me out. Suppose somebody with way too much time on their hands read the account of you disarming that man at the mall. They put this out there just to see what kind of a reaction it elicits. Or maybe they're just doing it for laughs.
I'm not laughing.
I don't think so, Jack. You know, we sent out that inquiry to the sanatorium in Wales right before that warning came. I mean, it's too close to be a coincidence.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I was just trying to be a little optimistic.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever happens, I'll get back to you the minute I hear a thing.
This later. I really had a long day.
Listen, I'm sorry I upset you.
Well, you upset me.
Sorry. Truce.
Truce.
Hey. Oh.
You forgive me? Can I get a hug? I'm sorry if I upset you.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. This is your home, and I made it feel like not such a safe place, and I'm really sorry. I'm glad you're back.
I only did for one reason.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Mom promised Aunt Arlene could stay. And a promise is a promise, right?
Yeah. We'll take it one day at a time. For now, Arlene can stay.
Love you, Aunt Arlene.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Sweetheart, you know you're grounded for leaving the house without telling me, don't you?
I don't care. As long as Aunt Arlene's here, I never want to leave.
Sweetie, why don't we go upstairs and unpack this?
Oh, I guess you and I better find a way to get along. Amanda's sake.
Cut the dramatics, Arlene. I know what you're up to, and you're not going to get away with it. Listen up, Mom. I love Amanda, pure and simple.
Well, so do I.
No, you're using her the way you use everyone to get what you want.
Haley, why do you have to say these things?
Because she's right. That little girl misses her dad like crazy, and you're using her for free room and board.
Amanda is Trevor's kid, and I love her like my own.
Well, then God help her. God help that innocent child. How long, Arlene? How long is it going to take before you come home smashed and you expect Amanda to dole out the aspirin and tuck you to bed and hold your hand until you finally pass out? How long before she's toting your empties to the nearest recycling bin? How long before she's placing phone orders to the nearest liquor store?
Haley, you never...
Like hell, and I won't let you drag me down with you like you've tried in the past. I will not let you drive me to drink like you. Just because you're a loser, I am not a loser. So stay. Be my guest. Amanda wants you here. But be warned, I will be watching you. Because there is no way that little girl is going to relive my childhood. And there is no way I'm going to relive my childhood, for that matter.
So, why do you think I'm up to anything? I mean, wasn't your pursuit in all of this to get rid of Adam so you could live happily ever after with Dixie?
Yeah, something like that. But I've known you for a long time, and I'd bet cash money that now that you've got full control of Chandler Enterprises, there's another leg to your game plan. I simply want to know what it is.
Whatever happened to that slogan, family first?
You are my family. Okay? I've come too far, and I've worked too hard to go away. So, what's our next move?
I have to sleep on it.
Alex, we shouldn't take Guy Donahue at face value. Things aren't always what they seem.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Someone is watching us. You don't like me very much, do you?
I don't think much of smooth talkers.
Have you heard from Jake?
Your gut instinct tells you that Edmund's in danger.
Yes.
Visit our exclusive All My Children photo galleries at abc.com, part of the Go Network.